The flag of Liberia is flying. Show your allegiance, show your loyalty to this nation, Liberia. The red on the flag stands for bravery. The white on the flag is for purity. The star is for republic. The blue is for black people. We know Liberia is home. The Declaration of Independence was done in 1847. 11 nations of people we are known as First Republic. The Lone Star shall be evermore. It's flying all the time. Show your allegiance, show your loyalty to this nation, Liberia. If my people who are over money, we humble themselves and seek my face, I will rise and heal that nation. Liberia will rise again. Nations will come to your rising. I prophesy. Kingdom will come to your life. Together, let's keep the peace. What's in unity, we will build our nation. Arise, Liberia, arise. Arise, and take your place. Whatever of Liberia is flying all the time. Show your allegiance, show your loyalty to this nation, Liberia. The flag of Liberia is flying all the time. Show your allegiance, show your loyalty to this nation, Liberia. The red on the flag stands for bravery. The white on the flag stands for purity. The star is for republic. The blue is for black people. We know Liberia is home. The Declaration of Independence was done in 1847. 11 nations of people we are known as First Republic. The Lone Star shall be evermore.
Oh yes, the flag of Liberia is waving. It is waving to every one of us. It is flying high on this last day in the year of our Lord Jesus Christ, 2024. The year ushers us into 2025. We're blessed to be around, to have seen the end of this year that many consider to be a leap year. So many deaths occurred during the year. But as the year climaxes, We pray for good health for every one of you. We pray for good health for our officials of government. We pray for good health for the president, His Excellency Ambassador Joseph Nyimon Boakai. And let's say welcome back home. Makeke, welcome back. Mr. President, welcome back. Let's share the good tidings of the new year. I am smelling the fragrance of the new year. The fragrance is smelling around here. You know, flowers will always bestow their stings, but the fragrance on the hands of those that bestow them, right? Flowers will always leave their fragrance on the hands of those that bestow them. May your fragrance be in the smell in noses of people around, touching them, passing away. Little you have to share with them, the little one you have. Many people are making resolution for the year 2024. Oh yes, the churches will be packed today. All the churches in Liberia. Watch night. And many will be involved in a lot of things.
To destination, Liberia. The red on the flesh is forever. The white on the flesh is.
What are some of the things training in Liberia?
The star is for republic. The blue is for black people. We know.
After the fire incident at the House of Representatives, the Senate Security has issued a very stern warning to employees of the Senate, asking them to stay out of the premises of the building. After working hour, no one is allowed to stay in the building. The building will be manned by the Senate Security and the Liberia National Police. Officials, we say has said that. I will find time to read a statement coming from the Senate Security Director. What was the purpose of Mr. Joseph Boakai's visitation to Ghana? Was it for wedding purpose? Had he gone to see the outgoing president and the incoming president? Were they in the country when he arrived? There are lots of things being talked about. Taxpayers may not have been used to visit a friend whose daughter was getting married. So many questions to be asked. What are you planning for the new year? I will not do much talking today. I will play some good music and listen to you as you say a resolution for the year and the advice for government as to enter 2025. It was stated that it is still early for the Boakai government to do better things or to do more development. So we're going 1 year now. As we enter the second year, let's see what starts. What they begin with. Let me welcome Ansu Coleman. I'm following from the Academic Freedom Fighters of Liberia office. Christopher Bernard. I'm watching from Dua Zone, Lower Makibi County. Fatu Sharif, good afternoon to you. She said good morning. And thank you for the good work you do for our country. It's Fatu Sharif. Bialo Barry, good afternoon, Java. I love your listening. I love listening to your show. It has become a part of my daily routine. Thanks for your service to Liberia. I'm Bialo Barry watching from Central Monrovia. Bialo Barry, welcome. Solomon Queerbin. It's Solomon Queerbin. Good afternoon, watching live on Sinker O Road, Divine Town. Daniel Bono, I'm following up from Bum County. Emmanuel Moluba has changed his name. He says his name is Danford Driver. Danford Drivers. I bet I'm watching you live from Winning Shop. President Heights, Winnie, man. Winnie, happy New Year to you, Winnie. You and the rest of the crew. Where are my guys? The good guys incorporated. Headed by Boy Ivan Gizi. Danford Driver. Nancy Coleman, I'm following from the Economic Freedom Fighters of the Liberia office. Alfred Bliddy. Liberians know how to talk and nothing to show since 177 years. Ben Soiree, I'm following from Amagashi community, Jacobtown. Well, I must admit, you are one of the best amongst the rest in Liberia. Thanks, Ben Soiree. Nathan Bessie. That's Nathan Gise. Good afternoon, sir. I'm watching you from Camp Johnson Road. Koli Kovala Kongozin. Good afternoon, Jala. I'm watching from a Sokole resident. Journalist Washington P. Tape Jr. Jala Gravy. Hello, my chief. You are picking say here. I know my begin. Breakable Paul. Breakable Paul says USA. He's following us on the USA. Moses Momolu. Good afternoon, Jala. I'm watching from the USA. Thanks for the show. Thanks, Moses Momolu. Thanks a lot. Shelton said, good afternoon, Uncle Jala Grayfield. And a pleasant good afternoon to the peace-loving people of Liberia and Nima County District 8. Thanks so much for your hard work in our country. I'm currently watching live from my resident in Banazeo, Keba area. Compliments of the season, Uncle Jala. And please don't forget about your song of the year. Mobile money available. Puma MCC. Watching from Foya Tenga. Yes, I was in Foya Tenga some years back. I was there with the Deputy Speaker, Thomas Fowler. We go there on a mission. Puma MCC. Watching from Foya Tenga, Lofa County. On the Copper Passer, we say, I'm yelling. Why are you yelling, Copper Passer? No, you yelling. You don't want yelling at me. Augustine Gavlor. Good afternoon, Jala. From my end, I'm following up from Benjamin, Virginia, the USA. It's Augustine Gavlor following us from the USA, Virginia. Joseph Kento, watching from EADW Compound, Peninsula, Liberia. That's Joseph Kento, watching from ELW Compound.
Which extends.
Christopher S. Bestman, I'm following you from Uncanny Beach. Resident addition Seku Sherry's compound. Randall Morris. Good afternoon, sir. I'm following from Grand Bassa. So those who don't have smartphone to be watching the show, if you want to text, send your text to 0560560. I'll read them for you. Please make sure your text is edited properly. No invectives, nothing, no cussing inside. I will take my time to read them for you. But keep sending your messages on our live feed on Voice of Liberia page. Just go there on Facebook. Look for Voice of Liberia. You'll find the Facebook page. Go there and leave your comments. And please make sure you share the video so that others will follow us on the New Year Eve as always. Let me welcome Helen Kekula, watching from Minnesota. Helen, how are you, Kekula? Helen Kekula from Minnesota, how are you? William Hall, watching from Patient Shop. Today is not today. Tomorrow is a birthday, Madam Erin Zokan. Was born in 1847. My Erin Zokan, how are you? A strong prayer warrior. Tomorrow is her birthday, Aaron Zogan. Welcome to the show. It's a nation's heritage. My name is Jala Grayfield. Better say, come in the nation's heritage. Remember Jala Grayfield, chapter 1, verse 1. Chapter 1, verse 1 says, let's talk and talk and talk, and never shall we fight, irrespective of our political differences, our social inequalities, political inequalities. Let's not fight. Let's talk. It is better to talk than the war. We saw war in this country. We fed war. We ate war. We bathed war. Nations will come to your rise in Liberia. Kingdom will come to your light. Let your light shine among men, and they will see your good work and glorify your Lord. Morris Newman Jr. Good afternoon to Voice of Liberia family. I'm following you from New Georgia Junction, JPL Freeway. I lost your Sigbe Lake. I'm following live from Congotown, rather. Yes. Edwin Small Goya. Good day. I'm watching from Fort Worth, Texas, USA. Edwin Small Goya. Remember Christmas on you. Aaron Z, my longtime friend and brother. Good afternoon. I'm following you up from the area rehab community. Williams P. Fise. Samuel Goya watching from GS Road Rock Hill community. Bobby Roberts, my friend and brother. One hammer. I saw him in Dewey yesterday. We're talking about you, Bobby Roberts. My dear brother and friend. Jala Grayfield, I'm watching from my New York City. And lives in a very expensive city, New York City. My greetings to your wife. J. Godaway Alexander Totet Senior. Good morning, Jala. I'm tuning in live from Minnesota, the USA. It is wonderful to see you back on the air. I want you to know that I'm closely watching as you explore national politics and other matters in part of Liberia. Abdullahi Dole. Good afternoon. I'm watching from Zozo City, Lofa County, CDC. Is our home for life. President Bwaka and his people have no respect for the rule of law. Speaker Kofa remains a speaker by law. Massimo T. Doro. Good afternoon. David S. Bundy. Good afternoon. I'm watching you from Looking Town opposite St. Matthew High School. Jakarta Wing. Sanere District, my brother Jala. Jakarta Wing. The main name is the capital city of Indonesia. 2 years ago, I was in that city, Brussels, no? And I flew from there up to Bali Island. From there back to Dubai. I enjoyed my time being there, man. A country with many beaches, many islands. You know, the nice place to be. The Declaration of Independence. Jim C. William. Good afternoon. I'm watching you from Doe Community. Chelsea Kona. Good afternoon, Voice of Liberia family. I'm watching from Broadway Parker Corner. Keep up the good work, Jala. Nina Queer. Good morning, brother Jala, at my end, North Dakota Fargo. Nina Queer, my Christmas, you, my New Year, everything what you do as well. Ebe Gonoto. Oh, Ebe Gonoti, rather. Good morning, Jala. I'm following you live from the Kingdom of Netherlands. Ebe Gonoti. My brother Andrew Tiller. Hi, Honorable Jala Grayfield. Andrew Tiller, how are you? My regards to your darling wife. A very amazing family. Waka Kamara. Watching live from any Congo town. Congo town Barrow. Keep up the good work, dear brother, he says. Waka Kamara, thank you so much. Prosperity, Derek Yoki. Good evening from my end, big brother Jala. I'm watching from Abu Dhabi, the UAE. Yes, I know. That's a beautiful place. Aaron Johnson. I'm watching from 72nd Junction. Then Abel Goneti goes to say, good afternoon, Jala. I'm following you again from the Netherlands. Lavito Benjamin Coman Pewala Jr. Good afternoon. I'm following you from Rwanda. My regards to Jessica Gray, if you're there. Our daughter is right there at the University of Kigali, the Avon University. A second year law student, man. Making us very proud. Walking out of the law school at the age of 22. Roland Molliver, I'm watching for New Georgia Essay. Roland, how are you this afternoon, Roland? Ambassador Jeremiah K. Sako, he says a Heavenly J. Yes, I'm the nation's Heavenly J. There's no other Heavenly J beside me. And the man who copies that is my junior, Nina Queer. Okay, I will find your Christmas so you can give me New Year too, yeah? And then please say the Christmas. Yeah, I'll say the New Year.
Flag of Liberia. Enter the Republic.
Ambassador Jeremiah K. Sako, welcome. Ma'am Margaret Vanning from Ghana's Patient Shop, welcome. Blama V. Kamara following from Asapat City in Turkey. Thanks so kindly for your hard work and Happy New Year. I will read your comments for you. Keep bringing them. I'll read them for you. Today is the last day in the month of December and the last day in the year. So those who are still get Christmas too, when I finish, I'll go to the bank. The bank still open. Then I will see it. I can say something. You know, it's not bank can open on holiday Eve, on New Year Eve. When I go not there, I will go take it by force. So welcome. Let me say welcome to His Excellency Ambassador Joseph Nyimon Boakai from Ghana. Mr. James M. from Kalang. How are you? Watching for New York City. He lives there in New York City where my man Bar Roberts lives. James from Kalang has gone to school. The man want to learn all the book. Yeah, one-time representative candidate in District Number 2. He did a clinic project there that the people are benefiting from. He didn't succeed to become representative, but he did a project that everyone can see and say this man did well. Thank you, Mr. James from Kalang. Lino Ramsey, good evening. I'm watching from Johnsonville. Welcome from our territory in Johnsonville. The fire incident that took place at the Capitol, there have been accusing fingers pointed at so many people, including those from the minority bloc of Speaker Kofa. The other day, the police invited my uncle, Francis Afoko, to appear before them and explain his role in this fire incident. It followed his conversation that he will burn down the chambers. And so when he said, I will burn down the chambers, the people felt that he said he will burn down the building. So he was called in for questioning. But there were some measures being put in place to safeguard the facility. The place has security. The Senate security headed by Danishos Wise, a longtime friend and brother from Puebla. I've known him for years, for decades. One time, a bodyguard to former presidential candidate Charles Bromskin, now head of the Senate security. And you have the house also has security people assigned. But everybody knows the story that happened that led to the burning of the Capitol building. But amazingly, surprisingly, and incredibly, the chairs that were there where the deputy speaker and the speaker sat before were withdrawn a day before the fire incident. So Danishos has gone there to inspect. He noticed that those chairs were not there. And so he spoke to the press and said, what I'm seeing here with the disappearance of these chairs, we don't know who took them from here, even though we have security on the ground, it speaks volume. That there's something ominous behind the disappearance. There's something sinister behind this. He said he predicted, say, I foresee something bigger happening. And the people can say anything for the memo. The next day, the building was on fire. And he told me yesterday in an interview, I played that video from when he did an interview with the guys, and I called him yesterday on my show. He stated what he said. He said, Jala, I come here every morning 5:45, I'm here. But that fire started around the 5:30 or so. But he didn't notice that. But he said the police people that were assigned here, the same police people that beat lawmakers that day. Now he said I won't. I'm gonna say that one. The police that were assigned that place at night, the day of the riot, they were withdrawn from the place. And they redeployed them the next morning after 5:30, they were deployed. So the police did not sleep there. That's what Danishas Fanny has told me. So the police that were involved in quieting the riot, breaking people's head with battles and SYZ, they never slept at that compound. So it means that something went wrong. Because if that place is a disputed land where people have differences, and then they're fighting for supremacy, political supremacy. Mr. Prince Nangbe, welcome to Voice of Liberia. I know you are tuned right now, Mr. Prince Nangbe. I'll get back to you right after the show. Former director of press at the Ministry of Public Works. I will get back to you, sir, after the show. So the police will safeguard that place by remaining there, ensuring that these guys remain that they sleep there to provide security for the people. But they came back in the next morning. So this time around, Danishas, who is the Senate Security, has issued a statement, which I'll read for you from a WhatsApp page. It is intended to safeguard the facility of the Senate. Let me welcome Mr. Samuel Seyon. Good afternoon, Jala. I'm watching you from my home in Broadville. Speaker Kofa, the only speaker we want in Liberia. Bwaka is destroying our country, and we are looking at him. And a country that does not follow the law is a dangerous path. Samuel Gokai Hollywood. Hi guys, I'm watching or listening at work. Mansata last born Sia Faya Tengbe. Good afternoon, Chief. I'm watching from Chikizu Factory. I run a government clinic. Andrew Wisse. Is that Andrew Wisse, my brother from Kapow Security? Good day, dear friend and brother. I'm following from Gardnersville. Ansu Kain Kamara. Good afternoon. I'm watching from Conakry. It's Ansu Kain Kamara. Ansu, welcome from Conakry. Solomon Howard, welcome. I'm watching from Benai Farm. Thanks for joining us. Keep your messages coming. I'll read them for you. Let me go to my Facebook, my WhatsApp page, and read exactly what Danishas wrote as a memo to servers at the Senate. I had this thing here earlier. I made a mark of it, and I will find it very shortly. Just give me some time. You know, these are safety measures being put in place. But again, as I say these things, I have said to Liberian people, do not believe what the police or the fire service will say, because they have prejudiced the whole case. To have come the day the fire took place, and the fire service director went there, his deputy, one of the deputies came and said he suspected that was an arson attack. That he saw a container, a plastic container with gasoline inside. That's a big lie, broad day lie. To tell me that you throw a petrol bomb in a plastic jar, it goes into that building, and the entire furniture, computers, everything got burned to ashes. That the plastic bear or the plastic, the plastic can, the household drink can, if you chunk it into a building and it contains a flammable materials, or something that is flammable, will that thing survive? It will be the first thing that will burn to ashes. You don't see anything. But for the fire service deputy to come and say they saw a petrol bomb or petrol in one of the plastic jar, and they saw it sitting there, was a lie. I listened to the fire service boss. He said they done some preliminary investigation. It suspects that, or they suspect that it is a fire that was thrown there by somebody as an attack. So unless we have a forensic fire inspectors or fire fighters, whosoever, how they call it, investigators coming to do that, no one can be held liable for that, because nobody knows. A day or two before that incident, Danishas said there was a fire incident that came from the breaker. They managed to quench that fire. But what happened there was that the lawmakers were so keen on removing Speaker Kofa, they didn't pay attention to it. Whether it was a man-made disaster there or it was something that happened just by a little while, I wouldn't know, because that building said 1960 was erected. All the wires in the building are corroded now. If you build your house in 1990, if you're not changing the wires in our building for over 30, 35 years, you know you will not have effective electricity. This will talk about building that you built since 1960, 1964. Let me try to find the initials. I can't find it. Oh, what's happening? I read that thing today. Let me go there and see if I can also find it from the side. I read him. Let me just put his name there. I tell him I'll find it. So let me go to this. You know, our president, His Excellency, Ambassador Joseph Nyuman Boakai, has arrived in the country following few days of visitation to Ghana. He was in Lofa, and then I saw how he was treated by his people. They had a reconciliation conference there. People from all walks of life in the Kisi Kingdom, the Bani Kingdom, the Loma Kingdom, the Manigo Kingdom, and other kingdoms were there. They had a peace talk there in Foya to Benjamin S, where they had a peace talk. And from there, the president flew to Accra, Ghana. And the executive marshal made us believe that he gone there to meet the outgoing president and the incoming president. But surprisingly, when the president got in Ghana, the two were not there. One of them was in Benin, the other one was in where? Which is the country? I posted on Facebook because I had a journalist friend who was telling me that the president was not in the country. Niger, one was in Benin, one was in Niger. Later, the president-elect flew to see William Ruto in Kenya, one of the beautiful cities in Africa. I stayed there for long, went to the school, and I like this city. It's a very beautiful place. And then he had gone to see William Ruto. So he was there. He posted on a Facebook page and said, "I've come to see my friend. Thank you for his support to us and the methods of peace in the sub-region." But while he was away, our president was in Ghana. So you are going to visit somebody to a house. When the president again goes down to the person, will be waiting for the person to come. Because that's how it appeared to be. And I'm told finally they met today or yesterday, and Mr. Boakai is back in country. So if you're going to visit somebody with acquiescence of the person, right? The person will be there waiting for you. But to go and wait for the person to come where he is going or she going before the person come back to you, then I don't think it's an invitation. So it makes me to believe what others have been posting and writing on Facebook, that Omen Boakai has gone there to attend the wedding of his friend's daughter. He has gone there to attend the wedding of his friend's daughter. So let's put it this way. If Ambassador Boakai wasn't president today, we have been able to fly to Accra at that invitation of his friend. It's a big question to you too. It is everybody's question. I'll read your comments. Keep bringing them forward. I'll read them for you. Just leave the comments. I'll read them for you. So there's a question here. So as the marshal said, he gone there to congratulate the president and talk about peace and security in the sub-region. But there was no agenda as to whether he was invited by the outgoing president or the incoming president. All I know is that when head of states are elected, it is during the inauguration that you see foreign head of state going there. What happens normally is the countries around that region, they will send a message of congratulations to you through diplomatic notes. And that is done by the foreign minister. In Liberia, it is the foreign minister, Cyril Besu Nyanti, who does that on behalf of the president. I said to be correct on that, but I think that's how the protocol looks like. So you only send that message. And when the message is sent, then they invite you, a special invitation to go for the inauguration. So is Omen Boakai saying to us that when they send invitation for the inauguration, which will be next week or so in the new year, will he not go there? He has gone there now and he will not go there again. So it presupposes to me that what has been written on Facebook and being talked about on various radio stations about visitation there are justified. I've thought not to generalize this whole thing. I thought to wait until the president from Ghana, the one elected, that want to see Ruto in Kenya, is back in Ghana, and to see whether the president will have met his counterpart. Yes, they met according to the executive mansion protocol. They met. So sometimes, the way we treat our country, our people deserve best. They deserve to know what is happening. They deserve the truth. But once you hide the truth from the people and they get to know a little, then it becomes bad. It pushes me back to history. Because this man called Norma Cuisine, who Honorable Dr. Buffer must always quote, he said, history is an early warning alarm system. History is an early warning alarm system. Now, there have been so many fights as we enter the new year. These are some of the fights we know that have come to not be truth in this government. A 419 scholarship scheme for over 250 students that paid, I think, $100 or $216 or so. Some of the students are saying they have not refunded that money, but the government keeps telling us, say, the scholarship is valid. I listened to the Minister of Information trying to fine-tune and sugarcoat the whole time of the scholarship. The guy said this is a 419, the scholarship from Ghana, from a female from Ghana. There's no way you go for a scholarship to America, and America tell you to pay money to process your papers. If you're going to process your papers yourself, you'll get passport, you'll get traveling documents, everything on your own, but not the scholarship. I would telling you to bring this money and I will give you the scholarship or process your document for you. So the plenty poor money. I think $261 per each person. Up to now, I'm told by some of the scholarship guys, the guys who are applying for the scholarship, that their money have not been refunded up to this time. So 2024 rather, came with that other news at a diamond, it began a lie. Let's not mention the issue of the yellow machine. I was one of those very optimistic. I'm not a pessimist, I'm an optimist. A man who sees better, who sees things from the positive side of life. And a pessimist is someone who doubts everything. He doesn't see anything better, but I always stood on the side of optimism. 385 yellow machines coming, 19 will be given to each county. I was happy that my bong and my lofa will get, each of them will get 19. For all the barrows in the country. I was one of those who wrote a long piece on Facebook and wanted to read it and tell the government, thank you for that. But later it became evident and vividly clear that it is a lie, that there have been no yellow machine purchased. So the queen of the executive mansion, who is the Minister of State, came out. She paraded with a few of the machines around Freeport. They blocked the roof walls that they are coming from bombing, driving on the highway, on the freeway. They blocked the roof walls for almost 3 hours. They said they're displaying machines. I heard people say, oh, the people don't do well. They bring new machine. Oh, God, thank you. Myself was happy that the machine came. I drove behind that convoy, that long machines and then Caterpillar, everything. I was driving behind. I was so impatient, very hungry and tired, coming from a long place in bombing. I was like, what's this? And I was happy. And people stood by the wayside, taking pictures and telling the government, thank you, myself. I was elated that it happened. But later did we know that there was a 419 game they were playing with us. That one had turned to be a vla. It turned to be a vla. So if you are treating the Liberian people with this kind of information, you are not treating them well. If you're not telling the truth about these things, it doesn't take you anything to sit. What the United Party government did was that this thing that they're saying can be moved. You can be promises. We know you live up to those promises. But you and nobody in competition now to say, I want to impress the people, say, I'm bringing it on because I want to win their votes. The elections are over. You need to sit and negotiate properly for these kind of materials before you bring it forth to the people. Then came the Awolowo bosses from Ghana. They brought two for trial in Liberia. Those buses have been parked for over 10 years. They say they can't use it in Ghana because they low now, they have outlived their usefulness. Liberia was going for that for the buses. But it took few journalists in Ghana to expose the deals between the Ghanaian government and our government. That these buses were for Ghana, but they were really burning them, putting Liberian flag on it. At some point, I saw Ambassador Honorable President Joseph Newman Boaka picture. So all of these are things that happen in this year. All of these things should stay in the old year, my people. All those must not lie, misinformation, and SYC, let it stay in 2024. Let's start new 2025. You told us to be patient with you. Our expectations were high, but you told us to manage expectation. When George Weah took over newly, the expectation of the Zogos even on the street were also high that they will get jobs. Unfortunately, they didn't get jobs. They're not qualified. Some of them are qualified, but the way they treat themselves, nobody gave you a job at a point. So everybody was optimistic that things will happen in the first year. But I said it was so soon. Now the year is almost here. Let's use the second year of the administration to live up to the expectation of the people, address the bread and butter issues. Let's leave the politics for once and address these kind of issues. We gave you some time to have the honeymoon. And I think the time for honeymoon is over. We will see the raw truth and tell you the raw truth. Tell you that this is wrong and this is right. When you do the right thing, we'll praise you for it. You do the wrong thing, we'll praise you, we'll lash at you. It is about time for Liberians to have their own economy into their hands. They shouldn't be spectators, Mr. Boakai. Look at what happened the other day in Carwell. Go and see the Chinese, how they are digging sand from the Missouri River, and they're making mountains of it. They're making money of it from the Liberian people who benefiting from such a mining that's taking place in Carwell. And the guys are splitting the road with their big trucks. Liberian people go to buy the sand and they sell it very expensive, but they're taking the sand from our water. That's a business Liberian people can do. Why give it to the Chinese man? Now it comes to our passport, our visa. Immigration officers, immigration office which is authorized to issue visa and resident permit have been taken away from them, given to Indians to do so. Why are we sending our country to these Indians and Lebanese and these foreigners around here? Why are we doing this to ourselves? So if you send that rights given to the immigration bureau to a foreigner or those aliens, those Indians, do you know how many visas they will offer? They will give to people. If you are doing it as a country, as a chief of immigration, you use a discretion who to give it to. Those guys will give visa to all their citizens in order to come here. They'll give visa to even criminals. They'll give visa to people like the I call it Hezbollah and people who won't come here because you have no control over. But I'm told it was the Senate that worked on that law. But I'm also hearing that Senate say they didn't know about it. It came from the executive. But we said doing deep investigation to know how it happened and why was the immigration relegated in the first place. Like you took this thing from them that have been there forever. Even the George Weah government said it was government in the history, did not do that. But the so-called educated people are the one doing it. Can we say for once and rethink? Can we say for once and rethink? Can we? Can we say for once and rethink? Okay. Let me move into this one that Danishas Wisse issued, his office issued. Notice to all staff of the Liberian Senate from Danishas M. Wisse, Security Director, Liberian Senate, subject, new security protocols after working hours. Dear staff, please be informed that effective immediately, no staff members are permitted to remain in the building after working hours. The designated closing time is 6 o'clock p.m. After this time, only the Liberian Senate Security and the Liberian National Police will be responsible for the premises. This measure is being implemented to prevent unauthorized access and to ensure the safety and security of our environment. We appreciate if these measures or if these security protocols are taken seriously. Thank you, Danishus M. Wisse, Security Director, Liberian Senate. He wrote that. So they put in new measures to ensure that the security of the Senate is protected. Let me welcome to you, say, Miss Patricia Blow. Welcome. You're live from Voice of Liberia, following us somewhere in the Japan Freeway area. Patricia Blow, thanks for joining us. This is Voice of Liberia 104.1. My name is Chala Griffith. I'm here till 4 o'clock. We can have a conversation. But let me recognize some of the guys who join us on our live Facebook feed on Voice of Liberia. Let me go up and recognize them coming from upward. Let me welcome Alaji Fofana. I think I read your comments yet. Tobasi. Okay, Solomon Howard, welcome. Okay, Solomon Howard from Benafan. I read your comment. Tobasi, Christopher Tobasi, Wuloti. Did the police do it? Did the Capitol Police do it? Pin something on someone. Pin it on somebody. In the rush for the government to change the narrative on how Joseph Boakai police force cracked down and brutalized supporters or protesters yesterday, decided to burn down the Capitol building and blame it on an innocent lawmaker side. Let me say welcome and happy New Year to my Uncle Safoko. IG Fofana, good afternoon, Mr. Jala. I'm following the show from Malta Social and Intellectual Center in the left-wing community in Central Matadi. Welcome to the show. Mervyn Jolo, welcome. Good afternoon, Big Brother Jala. I'm watching from my residence in Painesville. Solomon Howard. There will be no sauna next year. Why? Why there be no sauna? The president had chosen where to sit and present a sauna with a majority block. Those circumventing the law. The justice minister has interpreted the law the way he understands it. So, no name, no blame. So the president will go to the majority side. That one is clear. So we need not to fuss about that one there. Let me read a few more, then I'll come to the phone and read a few more, then I will activate the phone lines for you to have your say on this video. Patricia Blow is still on here. Welcome, the female truck driver, to the radio here on Voice of Liberia, situated on Capitol Bypass. We're live in Bangabong County. Our substations are operating in Buchanan right now as we speak. Mike Gibby is on. Hopefully next week, Lofa will be on. And we are making sure to ensure that we have our voices heard in the Southeast. New transmitters are being brought, and you can take it from me that it will be better and bigger in the new year. Let me welcome Matthew Chilople. Father God, I pray that all those so-called people who are disrespecting our country's law, may they follow. Oh, no, don't say that. The Prince Johnson, if anything. George Watkins Jr. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm following from my comfort zone in Desert 3, Montserrat County, Liberia. Tobasi, Christopher Wuloti Tobasi. Again, why did he go to Ghana? Why did Joe Boakai go to Ghana? If he wasn't seriously ill or sick, if they met, no arrival ceremony or departure ceremony. Did you follow it? Okay, let's see. But the minister forehead will say he goes there. If he's not going there unannounced, or announced rather, you know they will give you the credit. So you'll get a courtesy based on the African solidarity. Muyan Sharif, good afternoon. I'm following you from district number 9, Sinka this afternoon, from Matadi, Mr. Grayfield. Edwin Smo Goya, absolutely no. He couldn't afford the air ticket. He was already living on loan, as he said. Bill Williams said, good afternoon, brother. Can you please Let me see. Can you please accept my friend request? Watching from the United States of America, Rosemont City, Minnesota, this morning. Bill Williams, I will do that right after my show. I will accept that friend request today, Bill. And my New Year on you, please send a New Year. Helena Wilson said, good morning. Good morning, Helena Wilson. Clara Juka Mala, speak. It will head those ungrateful you pissed. Clara, thank you, a seasoned female journalist. When I was sent out, they're speaking truth to power, looking at the issue of transparency and accountability that's been trampled upon by this government. Clara Mala, welcome. Thank you. We continue to be spectators. Clara Kuju Mala says again, shameless people at that mines ministry. The guy, when you go, you see it's a mountain sand. The sand has made mountains in that place. They set the sand to our people. They mine our sand from the river. They give them the rights to these Chinese and Indians to come and do it. They mine the sand and they gave the mining rights to the Indians to do so. We'll go to buy the sand. The black sand, what they're using to say the black sand is a very good sand. What they're using there. D. Bolo, I'm following the show this evening from residents in Single, 13th Street, Jericho. We real estate loan inside our sales here come. Oh, no, don't say that. I can't use that adjective on the people. Romeo Pratt, I'm watching from Old Road, Shetton. Liberians will learn the hard way. Being in government doesn't make you the owner of the country. Live well and stop the arrogance, especially so being in opposition is not a lesson to be unreasonable and unnecessarily critical. Criticize appropriately. Liberians, I said Liberia. Liberia deserves stability. Bwaka PM Tomendo. Happy New Year, Jala. Bwaka, I've not heard from you since last year. Since December 24th, we have not spoken. Son, okay. Good afternoon. Isaac Promise Wilson, following from Doe Community. Romeo Pratt, Happy New Year, Jala. I'm watching on Old Road. I will activate the phone lines for you to have a conversation. Today is the eve of the new year. Let's hear what you have planned, what your plans are, for the new year. What do you want to say to your government? Is there any advice you want to give the president, the government? Pieces of advice from your end, we will hear them. Let's have a good conversation this day. But let me do justice to some of the guys who send out text messages on our phone, because we have to do justice to them. They are also part of the show, because many of them don't have the means to go on Facebook. But there are many here. Let me read their comments. Let me find a song. Then I can do this one quickly for also to have my original Pele Pape, Mr. Matthew Foyan. Can you please send me one bottle of water here? Let me quench my thirst. Please send one bottle of water. The original Pele Pape, right down there. The woman that has a boutique right underneath Voice of Liberia. A very cheap place. Come there and buy things for your wife, your children. Watches and everything there. You can get the best of it. When you get money, maybe women get credit, sir. I think so. You can get money, the women can also credit. But you can visit. And you know what is CRC? Congratulations, where are you? I said for no. So let me get this one as I take a small break. I'm going to take this one as I take a small break on this day. 1 minute, please. 1 minute. 1 minute. Ma Arin Zokan, how are you this afternoon? Tomorrow is a birthday, Ma Arin Zokan, the strong prayer woman there in the Pinsway area. Mr. Alfonso Brisbane follows me religiously from the Johnsonville area. Harriet Lila Brisbane also follows well. How you guys doing? Come and see what a good God has done for me. Ricky Samulu says, I'm watching live from Stephen Toba Estate. Ricky Samulu, how are you? Oh, yes, my friend and brother, Prince Script has opened a place there. It's one of the modern gyms around the freeway, right? What's wrong? I see what happened. I see plenty coming here. I see the one of you. Okay, let me try again. Let me try and see.
Pepe can change go. Le pape said no one to do it do. Le can rock you. Lepe when you coming through.
My Arena lepe when you coming through. Tomorrow is a birthday. How you call it for? My Aaron Zogan.
All the cool gonna do for me.
They're in the second area.
You open door, you made a way. Make my enemy calling faith. They want to hold down me. They listen people net day.
I think there's a problem with this song. Let me quote this one this way. Papa, don't give up on me. Don't give up on me. Let me get it. Okay, I will replace it with this one. I will come and find that song and put the length.
Dama, share on your share, oh my oh. Being care with me as soon as you tell. Play power, oh your fool. I didn't have a reason to leave you, show me the way, and I'm grateful for everything that you did.
My old man Matthew Foyan, the original Pele woman, please send me one bottle of water up here. Can you see public sources caged out for life? Good afternoon, Voice of Liberia from Madupa Road. God bless. God, please have mercy on GMB Liberia, please. And I is the Honorable Jim Josiah Marvin Cole, very tough talking lawmaker.
Nangla you hello.
Nangala you hello. The Gebo you hello.
Halloween, yes, what tato. Like you the one can win all the battle. You give me more reason to pray. God don't give up on me. God don't give up on me. God don't give up on me.
Good afternoon, big brother Jala. My name is Alex S. Ward. I'm texting you from Christian Community, Facebook Field. Happy pre-New Year to you and thank you for the show.
God don't give up.
Alex S. Ward, how are you? And thanks for the great job you guys are doing to repair our breast. Our breast covered right there on the road, around Cali Road, yeah?
To me not to parade. Wish you give you thanks and praise.
That's my picking Ellis Ward. There's my boy Harris boy.
Me, I give it all to you. Give it all to you. And I got friend to say.
Good day, Jala. Thanks for the show and the talking point. I'm Eddie. We are. Thanks, Eddie.
Call on you. Call on you. Call on you.
Good afternoon, Mr. Jala Griffith. My name is Emmanuel Esdo Jr. I'm following you live from ELW area. Rehab, keep up the good work, sir. Thanks, my brother. I appreciate you very well. Where is my friend Tumu Brewer? Tumu, how are you, my brother?
Don't give up on me.
Jala Griffith, thank you very much for putting Liberia above self-interest. The truth must be told always. Prince Tia texting you from the borough of Nikru Town. Father, don't never give up on me. Hi, Jala. I'm listening to you from my Johnsonville resident. My name is Abu Suare.
Don't give up on me.
My name is Sam Griffiths. I follow you from Johnsonville, Town. Happy pre-New Year to you, my big brother. Let me say welcome to the show, my big brother. It comes alive with Julian. Stephen Fowler Jr. says, I'm watching you from Central Monrovia. While Archibald W. Morris says, I'm watching from Williamboro, New Jersey, the USA. Archie W. Morris, thanks for joining us. Let me take this one quickly, then I'll come back and take your calls on these numbers. The females are also encouraged to call in. The females are also encouraged to call in. Yes, I will take this one very shortly. Let me find something else. Teddy Ra, yes, I will find Teddy Ra. We'll find Teddy Ra. Okay. I'm not finding a man. Let me do this one. Keep sharing the video so that others can participate and know what we're discussing here on this New Year Eve. Cornelius Green, I'm watching from a little corner. Cornelius Green. Darius Bromskin says, good afternoon, Jala. Happy New Year, my dear brother. Thanks for the show. Thank God we made it. Jala's government have failed the Liberian people in less than 1 year. And this old man keep violating the laws. Liberia is in the 6 years backward under this Joseph Nyumabaga government.
Make my enemy caliphate. They want to hold down me. I listen people not saying. Me only used to tell me, telling me, okay, congratulations. They opening corridor for me to pass. They said, congratulations. See how you turn it around for good from the way to farewell. Congratulations. They great, carried, and your mate. They change it and do well. Congratulations. Congratulations. Let all my kids they wanting me for. All of my Kenya give it to God. They think he'll do it follow my mom. Les papi la zoba. Les poils don't go to go. She let Tina do. She let to say we not John so. Me I got pepe. Just put to go. You turn it around for me. When all of them were looking down on me. Clipper you still a show. Your umpa is global show. Let me hear today, tell me answer. Used to put your level, tell me what's that. Look better than plan to your dream. Papi, I do as you say. Hey, you can see. All the good gonna do for me, oh. Papi, your blessing to plant me, and I can't cut to do, oh. You open door, you made a way. Make my enemy caliphate. They want to hold down me. I listen people not saying. Me only used to tell me, telling me, okay, congratulations. They opening corridor for me to pass. They said, congratulations. See how you turn it around for good from the way to farewell. Congratulations. The great I carried and your mate. They change it and do well. Congratulations.
Caller.
Hello?
Pepe can't change go. Le papi said no one to do it, do.
Let me read a few messages coming now, then I'll go to the phone lines that have been activated. We have phone lines for the female. Let me call the female phone lines or the numbers so you can have them. The original number 907 is off. It is on, but we find it difficult to go through the board so we can through the console, so we can have used that. But we had these ones and the guys for the counters as well. You can compute. You all can compute with that one. The female line is 0773 978564. 0773 978564 is a female line. 0555 184711 is the colors for the counters. And you also can compete with that. I would like to, I don't want to give, because I'll be reading messages from my phone. I can't give the number for callers because this one is not coming through. But okay, I will just use it for some time. You can also call 0770560560 for moreover people call that number. You can compete again with the other numbers, but this one is for the This one is for the guys in the county 0555 184711. And the female line is 0773 978564. Yes, that's a female line. Let's have the time to talk about that. Let me read the comments first, then I'll come to you. Cornelius Green said, God bless Liberia. But what's going on, my brother? Asata M. Miller, good afternoon, Mr. Grayfield. I'm watching live from Sokley Community. Good to be on the show. Thanks so much for what you are doing for our country, Liberia. Samuel Momo, good afternoon. Watching live from Flocko Town, Marshall Highway, Marshall High School. Thanks for the show. Telvin Pin, what is happening in Liberia? Every single day is another horrifying story. Open Facebook and you are met with images of bodies lying in the street. A security guard goes to work and dies in the chair. Crowds tuning someone to death like it's nothing. A hotel manager mysteriously dies in his car. Accidents have bodies scattered, and fire disasters kill babies and entire family. It's like death is sweeping through the country. Why is this happening to our country, you ask? And I'm told the manager for Hotel Boulevard was found dead this morning. There are some reports that he was found dead in his vehicle. Yeah. Mr. Matthew Foyan, can you please send me a bottle of water here?
When all of them were looking down on me, Clipper is still a show. Your umpa is slow but show. Let me at today that tell me answer. Used to put your level, tell me what's that. Look better than plan to your dream. Papa, I do as you say. Hey, you can see. All the good gonna do for me, oh.
Hello, people of Jala and the people of Liberia. I'm Azeb Bua Jr. and happy new year to all Liberians in and out of Liberia. Long live. David, I'm not taking calls here. Please don't call. Long life. A long live for the Liberia, he says. Jala, please send me your orange number. I have a $1 card for you in the new year. It's me. Abu Sware, thanks so much for the show. Abu, I appreciate that, you know. My new year. Thank you, Abu Sware.
Pepe can't go. Le pape said no one to do it. Do.
Good afternoon, big brother Jala. My name is Coco Smith. I'm texting you from Logan Town, Broad Street. Thanks for joining us, Coco Smith.
All the good gonna do for me, oh. Papa, your blessing to plant me and I get cut out to do, oh. You open door, you made a way. Make my enemy call and faith. They want to wallow down me. I listen people next day.
Good afternoon, Heavenly J. My name is Abel S.K. Kuhn on the Cocoa producing mineral water for the Liberian people to drink. Nothing good here. Nothing good we will get from this government. So call me now on 0773 978 564. That's for the female line. Irene Zogan, you can also call if you want to call. I get a phone. He said, I can't have a bot. 0555 184 711 is for the countess. Those are the countess. And those are Moreover can call 0770560560. Let me go to the phone lines now and talk to my first caller. Good afternoon. Welcome. This is Voice of Liberia. My name is Jala Grayfield. And what is your name? Good afternoon, sir.
This is David King, and I join you from our resident this afternoon.
David, let's hear you quickly.
Thank you, Jala. Mr. Baga just arrived this afternoon from the military trip at the store.
That year, Dada?
Yeah, the battery shift. Yeah, sure. When he got in the car to go to Fanyama, the battery shook. So he wasn't feeling.
But you know when we carry him over plane, how the battery was shake.
Yeah. No, from Foya to Fanyama, he went with car. You know, you come from one by road. And you know, so that shaking.
Yeah, Kutoya Tina lead that one. I'm gonna hear that one.
Yeah, but what is happening now in the country? We will not see anything on this government. Everybody that was born yesterday or every mysterious death that took place in our country, somebody has to be there to President. We are. So today, all the people that just died, or fire, whether they die in Eagle, so Mr. Boga is not killing people. Because these are the things that a lot of people were seeing, the Manashan, a lot of people were seeing that President we are doing. So today we are seeing you being up in the street. There's Boga who are giving the order to the people to kill people like that. So because there's no law in the country, Mr. Boga was the very first person to start violating our law. What is the Supreme Court ruling? All right. So today you notice that the country is lawless. There's no law and order in our country any longer. And where people will go and send the capital building at place, and they will behave to see it was
okay.
People. So Mr. Boga just want to calamity to our country, and this is what we get from such a leader who does not have control over the country as a leader.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Let me take the female caller. Thank you so much. Good afternoon. Welcome. The female is that ma'am, Wate? Oh, she gone off. I'm getting you. Sometimes when you call, just be patient. When I okay the phone, don't just drop because someone is on the line. He or she is concluding, so I need to finish them off before I get to you. So those 2 seconds that will come in, you don't have to just drop the line. Once you wait for a few seconds, I will take your call. I will come back to the female line. Let me take this one on this line. He's on the video already. Are you there? Hello, welcome.
Thank you so much for the show this afternoon. I'm following the show. This is Arthur who I joined you from my resident on the front line.
Arthur, welcome, my brother. How are you?
Thank you, sir. Let me say Happy New Year to Liberia. You know, we want to thank the Almighty God for carrying us throughout the year. And we're about to enter 2025. We pray for betterment in our country. We know there are challenges. And we are also calling on the president because the president is the head of state of this nation. You know, if he doesn't make good for us in this country, we don't know how far this country is going. We want to call on the president as he has started the process of reconciliation in Mofa. We want him to extend that process at the Capitol building. Let the president come and reconcile our lawmakers there, and let the president have the courage to recognize the legitimate Speaker of the House of Parliament.
Okay.
He should have the courage to do that. We wanted the reconciliation to transcend, not just in Lopa.
Okay,
we don't want to end in Lopa. We wanted to go all around the country the new year. We want the new year, the reconciliation that Baga has started, let him carry around the country so that this country can prosper. We don't want to keep talking about backwardness.
Okay.
Forward.
Thank you, sir.
Want to move forward,
Thank you, sir. Thank you so very kindly. I like your courage and I like your advice to the president. Hello, welcome. Hello, welcome. How are you? Mawati, welcome. How are you this afternoon? Oh, the post the pepper spray in your eyeball? Okay. All right, Mawati. Mawati, thank you so very kindly. Let me take the next caller here. Hello, welcome. Let's hear you. Good afternoon, welcome. Let's hear you quickly. Let's hear you, my friend Coffee. Thank you.
So take this particular public to power. Every sector of the Liberian society has just become dormant, replicating the order of the king. He doesn't care about the Liberian people. Look at what he did. Right? Family has to go for family meeting in Lofa County. From Lofa, you family to go to Ghana, while the masses of the Liberian society continue to lie in the gap of poverty and destitution. And people they sat down yesterday and portrayed themselves to be the best brain of this particular country. Today, the reality is they are at the epicenter of power. We are now 1 year. Just like Imam Bwaka is calling his government down to their supporter. They cannot boast of a single project that is initiated at the complete failure on the part of this Bwaka. They are just wasting our time, and this particular process will continue even 2025 and 40 years to come. Things will continue to be one.
Okay.
No foundation, no innovation. They have not laid any political foundation for the sustainability of even our people. Look at
Thank you.
the legislature. Look at how the budget was passed. The budget was passed in Joseph Walker room. Then American was celebrating, and look at the white soul, the civil servant, that no civil servant will be, and that less than 150. Is that what committee has?
All right. Thank you, sir. Thank you so very kindly. Thank you. I have someone on this other line. My phone tells me his name is Peter Gordo. Am I correct?
Yeah. How you doing?
Okay, Peter Gordo, welcome.
Yeah, I want to appreciate you for the show, and I want to say Happy New Year in advance. We're not in campaign period again. When David Keenan come on the show, they want to either we stay campaigning, that is wait for 2029.
I like that.
Wait for 2029. When 2029 comes, you can pull your argument. If the Liberian people buy your argument, they can go back to President former President Okay. So I think we should be discussing the progress of our country. After election, we have to come back together,
Okay.
So, it's hard to lose election. It's very hard. We can understand our better we choose. As we still trying to cancel some of the better from the other side.
Now, understand going so.
Yeah, so to the point, I really want to appreciate the management of Voice of Liberia. On the platform, you give out the time, not like other radio station. As soon as you disagree with them, they call you off. I really appreciate the radio station for giving us the airtime. Thank you.
Thank you so very kindly, my brother. 0773 978 564 is the female line, and 0555 184 711 is for the callers in the rural parts of Liberia. 40 Tio, is that your name? Yeah, that's what my phone tells you. Your name is 40 Tio.
Really, I did not, listen from the beginning of your show, but what the caller I just dropped the line. The issue that there, I know for a fact that he tried to go at David King and say that we are not in campaign move and so on and so forth.
Yeah, so sometimes it's just going to say what you want to say and then dwell on the other person that was trying to say.
That's good, but the issue that there is really clear. What all those people said yesterday, and then the same thing when the former president was riding, probably there, they said it was wrong. Then what makes it right today? And then all of abuse, the continual abuse of our organic law by the identical president we have in President Bwaka is unforgettable for Christ in heaven's sake. The man here abused our organic law, and he continued to abuse it. All the things he said yesterday that were wrong. I don't know when did they get, now I can't even say how did we get here? How did we get here? You see? So we just got to manage with it with the level, for the sake of our country and our unborn and our current children, so that we can move forward, and then we just, live within less for the next 5 years and a half, so that 2029, Liberian people can go and decide who will be the leader. I know no one.
All right.
President John Mahama will be the next president after 2029.
Thank you so very kindly. Everyone has their own way of putting it. You can also call.
Teddy right. Teddy right. Teddy right. Baby girl, my baby plays like a love boy. Because she never told me the more boy. She can eat photo. She treat me like one in photo. Now she won't get inside my photo. She can eat photo. She treat me like one in photo. Anyhow, my friend, I get outside that logo. She can eat photo. She treat me like one in photo. Ma, you know
This one is by Teddy Rock featuring CLC, man. It's a very beautiful video, man. Go we say, man.
Ma, you know we say. Ma, you know we say. Baby, know this. Me, I want all the candy when they be cassava. Hey, now you never choose a bano.
Where's the Joseph Fanago? Oh, yes. Let me welcome Mr. Gary Joe Gary. Good afternoon, Voice of Liberia. I'm Gary Joe Jackson, watching from New Matadi. Journalist Samuel Flomo Jr., congratulations to you, big brother Jala. For the show, I'm watching you live from Bond County. Welcome, young brother, journalist Samuel Flomo Jr. Matthew Cholopole says, if DMB wants a better for Liberia, let him tell those so-called lawmakers to go back to Speaker Kofa, or else we'll remove him as president of Liberia. Mr. Watson Johnson, McBean, watching for 72nd hour, yo. I said, man, Jay, you fucking see it. You know what he say, man? 0773978564 is for the female line. 0555-184-711 is for the OSA callers. David King, you get only given opportunity once, you can't come by again. Next time you can't respond to that, I may respond. Not today. We're not going to open it as a what do you call it? As a torso between two of you. When you can toy, you know. So let's call in now. I know our original number is in your phone, but then that number is off. So 0773978564 is for the female, and 0555-184-7111 for the for the OSA callers. I mean, those in the rural parts of Liberia. Hello, welcome. Yes, welcome. How are you? All right, man. So let's hear you, man. How you doing? Okay. Thank you, man. All right, let me welcome Mr. Watson Johnson. He just mostly Watson Johnson, a one-time presenter at Power TV, Power FM. Jefferson Grayfield, my young brother, has joined me. Jefferson Grayfield, Harris, Mr. Fred, and the family, the rest of them. How is his wife, Mawen Fred, and your beautiful family there, Jefferson Grayfield. I'm not telling my friend said, my money not lost. We're so more. We say my money not. Oh, I mean, I'm not telling my money lost. So you gotta say the beer money, yeah. Please do that quickly. Today you gotta do it. And I say, where's my money not lost? We so more. Ah, okay. If we can say we say man, other people can say we say man. So Alfred Billy says, Liberians are joke people. We are failed, and you feel you But me gotta restructure that. So no, I can't understand it. Let me bring this caller. Hello, welcome. Hello, welcome, sir. How are you?
Hello?
Hello, welcome. You live. Let's hear you.
Hello?
Hello, are you getting me?
Jeremy,
0770560 is that number. Yes, let me pick this one again. Hello, welcome. Hello, caller. Hello, welcome. Let's hear you. Hello, you live. Let's hear you.
All right, thank you, sir. My name is Oliver. Supposed to be acting the president and Senate. And what
Oh, are you there? Go ahead. Let's hear you. You stay on the line. Hello?
What is that?
Yeah, thank you. Your line not too clear, brother. Thanks so much for your time. Your line is not too clear. Hello, welcome. The next caller. Hello. No, David. I don't want this to be a dollar between you and the other guy who called earlier. Yeah, please. Hello. Let me take the next caller here. Let me put you on this line. Please hold on, please. I'm trying to. Yes, just hold on, small. Come here. I can put you on. I think you have a problem with this line. Just hold on, small. Okay. Oh, I don't know what's happening with this line. Okay, let me see if I can put you on the speaker from the other phone. Oh, I don't know what's going on. But let's try again. Try and talk to me. Hear you. Hello. Oh, welcome back. Welcome. I'm sorry. Just call the phone and call back. I think there's a problem somewhere. You get money like Johnny. You funny. Where's my man Johnny Bay? How are you this holiday eve? Where are you, my young brother? Senator Johnny Bay. How are you? Where's my Otis Russell? Every one of you there in Johnsonville. We wish you all the best. Okay. Anna Taylor said that's the meaning of the song. Willie Simon, my money lost. Okay. Yeah, my own money lost. So just make sure you do the needful. Let me go back to this line. Hello, welcome. Hello? Man, I don't want you to go back on what the other person said. You say it when the man said it, was leave it. Go ahead now. Let me hear you. No, I said I don't want you to have this thing as a dollar between you and the man on the radio.
It's just simple for us to give the emphasis of the government and Liberian people. Because when you come to the topic there that you are so holy, and you are the perfect person, and they run up to someone. What we going to get from Mr. Walker and the Suhan of 2025? Because everything that was said, once to the full sooner, we didn't see the 1,000 youth graduating from NIT program in 6 months' time. We did not see that. That was one of the biggest lies the president ever told the Liberian people. Okay, you cannot let RT in a space of 6 months. Is that part of it, Jala? You and I know that for a fact. But then the president has said a lot of things to us. He told us that he was going to Ghana to meet his friend and brother, and social media telling us that the president, who the president said he was going to, was in Kenya and was in Guinea-Bissau. So what the president going to tell us now? That in fact he has returned to the country for his trip. But we cannot have
Who is that people to German and Liberian people? And people wanted to sit and keep our mouth shut. We will not do that.
Okay.
We will make sure we put the government people to fire whatever promise they made in the Liberian people. They should be able to fulfill those promises that they made to us. We have gone to 2024 with nothing.
Thank you. You made your point. Thank you so very kindly. Thank you. I think you made your points. Others have to come into it. There are a lot of calls coming in. I need to answer them too because they also are listening to the show. Let me go to this line. I don't know what's happened to this phone. I don't know what's going on with it. Yeah, I don't know. Just hold on, please. I'm trying to adjust a bit because oh, my friend, I don't know what's going on. Okay.
To get our nation back on its feet, we must first get down to knees.
So just call the two numbers now. Everybody can compete on the two numbers. Do not call this number again. 0770 560 560. Don't call that number again. 0555 184711 or 0773 988564. 0773 97 rather 0773 978564. I said don't call this number again. This number has a problem now. So the two numbers I'm calling, call them. 0773 978564, 0555 184711 are the two numbers. Hello, welcome. You live? Let's hear you. Where do you call from? Hello, welcome. Let's hear you. Is that Maurice Kane? Mohammed Kane, go ahead. Okay. Okay. Thank you so much. Thanks so much, Mohammed Khan. Thank you so very kindly. So, man, but our song we should be singing that time. I don't know what the song is. I don't forget. Clarence Carter. I'm trying to find Clarence Carter. So call me on 0773 978564, 0555 184711. Let me recognize my friend and brother, Saba George, and his darling wife, Ophelia Something George. You're there in the New Georgia area. And everyone of you joining us live in our feed here, we say welcome to the show. I'm trying to find Clarence Carter. And I don't want to have to talk to that. I say I'm not talking to him today. Yeah, I'm not talking to him today. Let me okay this other one first. What are you talking? I'll be funny my song. Hello, welcome. Hello? Hello? Yes, sir. Good afternoon, sir. How are you?
Yeah, I'm not really fine.
What happened with you, brother?
Anyway, my name is Dave Victor Canada, calling from Johnsonville.
Mm-hmm.
The reason I'm not fine is just because our president fought so much and still this country and have no leadership ability. As I said to your previous social room yesterday, the brother as our president who said so much have trust and confidence. He has broke our book down. Now we have no other alternative. If Nigeria was the first country, there's other African countries around us. But this time, Mr. Baga should be our next president.
Why you think so? He should be ex-president. He's just gone 1 year. He has not gone more than a year. Can we give him some time?
There's no room for second chance at this stage. Liberia
But you can't do anything about it because he's there for 6 years. You can't do anything about it.
No, we have our constitutional right that we need to do something about it if it's not proceeding well.
Okay.
Let me give you few examples. Mr. Waka needs to be impeached by breaking all of our laws that govern the state. If the legislature, they are in interest of the Nigerian people, taking positions that were brought out by Manaseli and protected by President William at the time. Today, Mr. Waka have broke all of these laws, and now Nigeria is the only country in Africa I tend to be corrected to have people follow Mr. Waka justice. Where are we getting at the point? Do you think that today when I walk on the street and on somebody's house, do you think that the law will tell me or the law will tell me, oh, you're going to kill by teaching somebody right? If our president, who is the president of the country, Mr. Waka, can break the law, and there is some people ruling, can the Supreme Court hold the government responsible for breaking of any law? Oh.
But that is the common people, the law can be very stringent on. You didn't know that?
Mr. Waka was very brave in looking at the business of Nigeria to a whole town, to a whole county in Lopa. Tell his minister if you want to see the country money, you should see it and be used in the country, and the people should benefit. Can you imagine a president saying that to the minister to Nigeria? Can you see the imagine? If Nigeria was thinking about this time, President Waka is an ex-president. Then I foresee the day in which our legislature, senator, will be serious to impeach this president. If President Waka is impeached, the country will continue going down.
All right. Thank you so very kindly. Others have to talk. Thanks a lot. The next caller is here. Welcome. Let's hear you. Hello, caller. Hello, welcome. Let's hear you. Is Akpadi Kumai? Okay, Akpadi Kumai, let's hear you.
President Waka, the way country for the past almost 1 year, he is elected.
Okay.
I think President ever said from the new president for the country.
He's going to be president ever since.
Yeah. President Waka was president ever since, but now I think I'm going to go.
But what you think of was it time?
Going to imagine when he more than we have $1 rule. When coming for Italian $1, she was $1 rule. I was looking on the President Waka had no kind of power to see our best. To see the entire structure of $1 rule. Now when you get on the rule, you see people there waiting day and tell people Jala. Like what change something about in the country now when you get to President the party when the people facing our best to put rule there for the common people to be able to benefit.
So on a government they not be rule yet? No, I just mean comparison now because Ellen Bureau, we are Bureau. If Boga Bureau that good that news there. Okay, go ahead.
You are telling about somebody when Boga doing now when you get to water and you are people the way like going to cry for water. It will take 1 more, 2 more, 3 more before they get you water. Today like we are not crying like that because the managing director for water and is making sure that everybody in the entire republic receives water.
But that mean a former waterman, so he understand the dread. More Ali understand that place. They mayor there before and the mayor there before, so you understand the area. You understand water issue. But I just broadcasting what you're saying. I said the man was at the Ministry of Finance, in water and sanitation area department. So you understand water business. So that we appreciate for that.
When you look at him, every time you see gas price, coming down, but you can still going up. That's the kind of leadership we're talking about. Now we get a single world of
You see the entire street go sweeping the place, day and night, the place is clean.
Okay.
The street go voting left all the street. Every time I was again. So I want to thank the president for the kind of work he's doing in the country. I know we'll give him more time. I know the people you're talking about now, but I know Tony Tony now they will still run back for the meeting with president to share the power. Thank you very much.
All right. The next caller is here. Welcome. Let's hear you. Hello, welcome. Good evening, sir. Welcome. How are you? Thank you, sir. Mm-hmm. All right, Jacob. Mm-hmm. And why did he say so? What are the issues that are leading the country to go backward? And that's a university, and the surprising part about it for me, George Weah, who was portrayed as somebody who is not educated as YZ, he maintained free education for 4 years on his administration. Then why is this government not prioritizing the University of Liberia? Hmm.
Tomorrow, let the children of the University go to school free. And so the other part that is so let's go back to education. And we just don't know that people in a very classroom and so they are not to go to school. You're not taking it to your heart. Able to learning where the practice for 20 years are going to be part of society. This policy will not give up all of the particular person you found that people will be nowhere. Our neighbors around here last year we are out.
Okay. Thank you, sir. All right. Thank you, sir. Thank you so very kindly. Let me read a few of the messages coming into the phone. And you can still send your messages to our live feed. Let me say welcome to you. Okay, this Tessa said, that's Abe Eskun. He said, now will you say ma means my money lost, my money not lost. Okay, so when you say will you say ma, it means it lost. What Andrew Taylor is saying. So there are two interpretations. One is it's not lost, the other one is lost. My big brother Jala, I'm as a boy junior. I want my new year from anybody. So please read my number. I beg you, my man. That one, yeah, you on your own. I'll read your number. So when you get your Christmas, you give me some. Hey, Mr. Jala Grayfield, I'm falling for 9th Street sinker. The Boulevard Palace manager committed suicide and did not die in his car. Okay. Thank you so much, Mr. Okay, he said, yeah. You didn't include your name, so thank you for that. But why would he commit suicide? What did he do? What happened to him? To take away your own life, my friend, not easy. Thanks so much. I will. Okay, that's it here on the show. I will take a few calls now and play Clarence Carter. This one is called Stroking. Listen to the words of the song. It's very beautiful. Watson Johnson and I used to play it on the Friday afternoon, Party by Radio on Banner FM 98.5. You know, but it's called Stroking. Listen to Stroking a bit. Stroking. Clarence Carter. No, I got the wrong one. Sorry for that. Let me go back. I got the wrong one. I got the wrong one. Clarence Carter. I'm gonna come back to you. Yes, this is Clarence Carter. And this is a music that's taking me home right now.
I don't just make love, I be stroking. That's what I be doing.
Irene Zokan, you know how to stroke my Oma? Tomorrow is her birthday, mama.
I be stroking. Let me ask you something. What time of the day do you like to make love? Have you ever made love just before breakfast?
That's a question for you.
Have you ever made love while you watch the late show? Well, let me ask you this. Have you ever made love on a couch?
Have you ever made love on a couch?
Well, let me ask you this.
I'm asking you, man.
Have you ever made love on the back seat of a
car? Have you ever done so? I was kind of asking you. I'm also asking you.
And the police came and shined his light on me, and I said,
"Oh yes, he's stroking."
I be stroking.
Have you ever made love in the back of a car?
And I'm stroking the wet, and I'm stroking the woman. I be stroking. Let me ask you something. How long has it been since you made love?
How long has it been, man?
Did you make love yesterday? Did you make love last week?
Did he make love today?
Did you make love last year?
Clarence got a louse.
Or maybe it might be that you planning on making love tonight. But just remember, when you start making love, you make it hard, long, soft, short, and be stroking. I be stroking. I stroke it to the east, and I stroke it to the west, and I stroke it to the woman. I be stroking. Start making love to my woman.
Mr. Undertiller, when did you stroke, man?
I know she's sassy, and I can always tell when she gets sassified. Because when she gets sassified, she start calling my name.
Calling my name.
She said, Clarence Carter, Clarence Carter, Clarence Carter.
Oh yeah, when she gets sassy. And that's the time she start calling Clarence Carter's name. Clarence Carter, Clarence Carter, Clarence Carter.
Stroking my woman. It got so good to her. You know what she told me? Let me tell you what she told me.
Let me read and just track it a bit for y'all.
Oh shit, Clarence Carter. Because when she gets satisfied, she start calling my name. She said, Clarence Carter, Clarence Carter, Clarence Carter, Clarence Carter. Oh shit, Clarence Carter. My woman, I don't stop until I know she's satisfied. And I can always tell when she gets satisfied. Because when she gets satisfied, she start calling my name. She said, Clarence Carter, Clarence Carter, Clarence Carter, Clarence Carter. Oh shit, Clarence Carter. The other night, I was stroking my woman, and it got so good to her. You know what she told me? Let me tell you what she told me. She said, stroke it, Clarence Carter, but don't stroke so fast. If my stuff ain't tight enough, you can stick it up my I be stroking. I be stroking.
How many of you will be stroking this evening? on the New Year Eve. How many of us will be stroking, man? You know, all we're going to play Miss Jagger Doorboy, right? This one was produced in 1991.
When I start making love, I don't just make love, I be stroking. That's what I be doing. I be stroking. I stroke it to the east, and I stroke it to the west, and I stroke it to the woman that I love. I be stroking. Let me ask you something. What time of the day do you like to make love? Have you ever made love just before breakfast? Have you ever made love while you watch the late show? Well, let me ask you this. Have you ever made love on a couch? Well, let me ask you this. Have you ever made love on the back seat of a car? I remember one time I made love on the back seat of a car, and the police came and shined his light on me, and I said, I'm stroking. That's what I'm doing. I be stroking.
And the police shine his light in your eyes. And he said, I'm stroking.
Stroking.
This has been a Jala Griffiths presentation.
And I'm stroking the woman that I love. I be stroking. Let me ask you something. How long has it been since you made love?
Vilo Barrett said, Jala, you are making my day great.
Did you make love yesterday?
Did you make love yesterday?
Did you make love last week?
Did you make love last week? Clarence Scott is asking you.
Did you make love last year?
Did you make love last year? This is the last year. Oh? So you got to make love this last year before New Year.
Planning on making love tonight. But just remember, when you start making love, you make it hard, long, soft, short, and be stroking. I be stroking. I stroke it to the east, and I stroke it to the west, and I stroke it to the I be stroking. Now, when I start making love to my woman, I don't stop until I know she's satisfied. And I can always tell when she gets satisfied. Because when she gets satisfied, she starts calling my name. She said, Clarence Carter, Clarence Carter, Clarence Carter, Clarence Carter. Ooh, shit, Clarence Carter. The other night, I was stroking my woman. And it got so good to her. You know what she told me? Let me tell you what she told me. She said, stroke it, Clarence Carter, but don't stroke so fast. If my stuff ain't tight enough, you can stick it up my...
You can stroke, but don't stroke too fast, man. Clarence Carter.
I stroke it to the east, and I stroke it to the west.
So Bialo Barry, don't stroke so fast, man. That's how going this beautiful, beautiful afternoon. The eve of the new year. You know when it's nice, play it twice or more. So I'm going to play this one. As the next announcer comes in, he closes the program. But I'm leaving with Clarence Carter now. Clarence Carter is here. Clarence Carter, welcome again.
I don't just make love, I be smoking. That's what I be doing. I be smoking. I smoke it to the east.
That's how I go, man.
I smoke it to a woman.
Bialo Barron say you'll be stroking the club miles at 2024, man. Everybody needs a stroke tonight.
Let me ask you something.
Everybody needs a stroke.
What time of the day?
What time of the day do you make love?
Have you ever made love just before breakfast?
My name is Jala Grayfield. I'm the nation's Henry J.
Made love.
Remember Jala Grayfield, chapter 1, verse 1?
Well,
Let's talk, and now shall we fight.
have you ever made love on a couch?
Fighting shall never be our portion.
Let me ask you this. Have you ever made
There are people in Bon County coming Kiang Balak Blue, meaning it drop by Kenya.
one time I made love on the backseat
They also call me Nyalewan Tokao,
police came?
meaning the palm seat on a cat head. No stupid place around it.
That's what I'm doing. I be stalking.
But they call me Kalufarela. It means snake and laugh. Have you ever seen a snake laugh before? Never laughs. Once it laughs, it wants to bite.
I be stalking.
And the people in my father's village in Lofa County,
How
the town of Zewa Dama,
been
they call me Zobowom, the son of a warrior. Indeed, I'm the son of a warrior, a grandson of a warrior called Koma. I'm the Loma Pele man.
last?
Leave you now this beautiful day.
Did you make love last year? Or maybe it might be that you planning on making love tonight. But just remember, when you start making love, you make it hard, long, soft, short, and be stroking. I be stroking. I stroke it to the east, and I stroke it to the west. And I stroke it to when I start making love, I don't just make love, I be stroking. That's what I be doing. I be stroking. I stroke it to the east, and I stroke it to the west, and I stroke it to the woman that I love. I be stroking. Let me ask you something. What time do you like to make love? Have you ever made love just before breakfast? Have you ever made love while you watch the Late Late Show? Well, let me ask you this. Have you ever made love on a couch? Well, let me ask you this. Have you ever made love on the back seat of a car? I remember one time I made love on the back seat of a car, and the police came and shined his light on me, and I said, I'm stroking. That's what I'm doing. I be stroking. I stroke it to the east, and I stroke it to the west, and I stroke it to the woman that I love. I be stroking. Let me ask you something. How long has it been since you made love? Huh? Did you make love yesterday? Did you make love last week? Did you make love last year? Or maybe it might be that you planning on making love tonight. But just remember, when you start making love,